Hey, what is going on, crypto people? What in the world? Where have you been? Where have you guys been, man? Like, I missed you guys. Where have you been? I haven't seen you in a minute. What's going on? To the ledger. What the world? Ledger is in freaking Barney, baby. Ledger is in freaking Barney, like rubble, like freaking trouble. Barney. Ledger is freaking Barney, baby. What the world? Now, isn't it interesting that I shared what 2 or 3 wallet with you guys? Next level type security. I shared it like what? Not even 2 weeks ago. I shared it with you guys. Not even 2 weeks ago. Another mishap at Ledger? No, this is not great. First, the whole backdoor deal, which is why I did the video. Now this nonsense here. Just not great. It's just not a good look. Don't matter how many ledgers you got. Now, we've done we've always taken the 3 hardware wallet philosophy, right? It just made sense. It always made sense. But now it looks like you got to turn to Web3. You got to turn to software. You got to turn to uh the mobile apps because the centralized entities, it's just big trouble, right? It's just one attack vector, like I was saying before. It's one freaking attack vector, and it's just big time. It's just big time trouble. I'm glad I had a chance to get on with you guys tonight. For sure. I know it's been a while. Miss Crypto C is not feeling well. But I wanted to hop on here or apologize for missing Generational Wealth Wednesday. I have been from morning to evening on these Solana airdrops, figuring it out, making it work, because it's been raining. It's been raining cash. It's been raining freaking moolah. It has been raining moolah, baby. It's crazy. Let me do something here. Let me see something. Like crazy, cray cray. Like cray cray, cray cray. Let me see if I can't do this. Let me share this out. Let's stream out here a little bit. Let's do that. Didn't mean to share that. Let's do that. Didn't mean to share that. Do that. This stream not cut up on Solana. On Solana, what airdrops? Oh man, kind of great airdrops going on in the Solana ecosystem, my friend. All kinds. Now, if I could just there it is. Ledger. There it is. Like what the world? People are making 5,000 to 100,000 per airdrop. It's crazy. What's going on, KJ? It's crazy. I see you got an XRP thing in there. That's what's good. Like with Ledger's in trouble right now. Solana airdrops is in full steam. No one in the XRP community is talking about them. No one's airdrop farming. I'm not sure why. Because it's crazy, the money. Solana airdrop ecosystem is just crazy great. It's just crazy great. And you got to run the narratives. You got to kind of run with those narratives. And it's feeling like if you commit $50 to $100, and I wouldn't even say per airdrop, it's probably 30 to 100 per. But if you commit like $50 to $100, like you can farm 3 potential airdrops or 4 potential airdrops with that money. So that's very, very interesting. Very, very. And people are making 6 figures, hundreds of thousands of dollars. They just airdrop farming. It's just airdrop farming. So the latest was, I guess, Jupiter, and I guess Jupiter is doing another one. But yeah, they got Camino, got MarginFi, you got Marinade, Drift Protocol. Yeah, I'm gonna do a video on it. But yeah, I've been, just head down, focused on those airdrops, figuring it out. It's great that it's Solana because the fees are a little less, not XRP less, but they are less. Oh, you're welcome, KJ. And it's just been really, 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 the Solana thing has been just taken off. But I want to talk about this ledgers real quick because, 2 weeks ago, I shared with you guys, like the Zengo wallet I shared with you guys. I told you guys about Wallet Guard and Pocket Universe, which I thought was hugely important. And, I didn't mention the OG, the Exodus wallet. It's the OD. It's the Web3 thing. But there have not been any issues that I have heard in terms of Exodus, right? And so it's something to consider. It is something to consider for sure. I had to break out some new stuff, that I just been having on the back burner, tandem cards, freaking messing around with the tandem cards and the Exodus wallet, like bringing that stuff back into play because the hardware wallets is just becoming this whole central place for a point attack vector. It's just not great. It's just not great. So Zengo wallet, I've been really up on that because it's 3FA, it's 3-factor authentication. I really like that. Really, really do like that. And then you got to have some stuff for your transactions. Like you got to have something for that transactions. Like Wallet Guard, Pocket Universe, really, really great for those transactions, because it don't matter if you got the whatever. If you don't get a notification that this thing that you're about to approve is not great, yeah, it's trouble. KJ said, I ordered Trezor 3 tonight. Throw on my ledger away. I hear you, my friend. I hear that. Trezor is great. Trezor is a good one. It's a couple of air gapped wallets that I think are next level, but if you want to get the great one, it's $300-400 for sure. If you want to do it, you gotta I'm at a loss right now, the names of the air gapped, but there's like two really, really good airdrop. Not Cobalt. What's the other one? Oh my God, I can't remember the name of it right now. But it's like, let me do this. I'll find out here real quick. But it's like, you got to have other options. I was listening to my guy Jungle. Jungle was like, what do you do? What are your options right now? Let me go top 3 air gapped crypto wallets, hardware wallets, probably. I can't believe I can't remember the names of these right now. Okay, Ellie Powell was one for sure. Okay. Air gap. Why I got Ledger on here? Ledger's not air gapped. So Ellie Powell is for sure. BitKey is, you could say what you want about BitKey. They, the what's his name? What is his name? Jack Dorsey, he can spend money advertising. He's like up there number one. But BitKey is just for Bitcoin. So no matter how awesome it is, it's just for Bitcoin. Just for Bitcoin. You got a YouTube channel, how BitKey works. Interesting. But Ellie Powell is a good air gap wallet. I remember back in the day when we had, everybody had that cool wallet back in the day. Is it Keystone Pro? I think it's Keystone Pro is the other really good one. Ellie Powell, they got like 3 Ellie Powells. They got like a Titan and, they got another one. The 10 best hardware wallets reviewed, air gap. So those were, it was it was Ellie Powell and I believe Keystone. Ellie Powell, Titan, and the Keystone. Those were the ones. And if you go to Ellie Powell's an OG in the space as well. Let me see if this will pull up. I'm gonna share this with you guys, and then I'm gonna just tell you, for us, I mean, it's over with Ledger. That's like it's done. That's a done deal. Security alert, Ledger code, connector code is compromised. Pause all DApps interactions with your Ledger. Compromised. And it's really Paolito, the AirGap cold wallet. What is AirGap cold wallet? And here it is here. So they got the Titan, they got and they got the Titan Mini, which is interesting. For sure. The EAL5 Plus, but I think there's one of these that has the EAL6. Air gap, anti-disassembly, and anti-tamper. Interesting. Easy to use, trustless. And they got an app with it as well. So I think the other one that I was thinking was Keystone was the other air gap one. But yeah, definitely Google it and look into it. But for me, Web3 cold wallet, for me, is feeling like these softwares, these Web3s are working out to be better if you got things like Wallet Guard. If you don't have Wallet Guard, I highly recommend it. It alarms you to nefarious transactions, every single transaction. So internet is brutal right now. And also Pocket Universe is kind of similar in the transaction thing, but it also comes with they come with like insurance for transactions, which is interesting. Oh, come on. Internet's not great. Come on. Wallet Guard. But, I did a video. I can't, it was like, I don't know, not even 2 weeks ago. I'm like, when are we going to get to the point where we got to realize that, you just gotta, this whole idea of turning your stuff over to a person, because I was given an example of different wallet and different choices for security, and I'm like, there was the big announcement from Uphold with this Uphold Vault thing, and I'm like, they got some fine print in there that's not great if you're a regular retail investor. I turned everyone on to Everrise. I'm like, look into Everrise and that Devault. I mean, their thing was up and running way before Uphold Vault was, and it's kind of, the Uphold Vault is kind of the same thing as the Everrise Devault, So I was like, I'm not messing around with the Uphold thing. And then we get this crazy, horrible news about PolySign taking the L. And it feels like PolySign, kind of took this L right after, Ripple decided to go in its own direction, which is interesting. But here's Wallet Guard. Highly recommend walletguard.app. Highly recommend Wallet Guard. Highly recommend to check that out and protect yourself. WalletGuard.app, and it's for transactions. Really good. It scans all your different wallets as well to see where you stand in terms of these approvals and or unlimited approvals that you have when you're using MetaMask and when you're using decentralized apps. These unlimited approvals can get you in big time trouble. So look into Wallet Guard for sure. Let me stop this share here. Let me do this here. And I don't know what's going on. I mean, it's Thursday night football. What's going on? I mean, this stream is like, it's dragging. It's dragging. The stream is dragging. Wallet Guard, Pocket Universe. KJ said, I liked EliPal and Keystone, but went to Trezor for now. Gotcha. I got you, bro. You did the Trezor 3. I know my guy Jungle says he likes, he loves the Trezor. For sure. The EliPal Mini is cool. I really like the Mini, without question. Throw my. Yeah, everybody's gonna be throwing their treasures away. You know, Crypto Eddie is like she's never been a fan of Ledger. Yeah, and it's interesting. Yeah, there are people who are promoting that thing big time who are like it's crickets from their channel now. Oh man, but I turned you on to some other stuff, some alternatives for sure. The Zengo wallet, I like the Zengo wallet. I mean, it's next level security. I like Zengo. I like the Zengo wallet. It's next level security for sure. Like it. So that's another alternative for people because you just need some other level of protection. Can't just the XRP community is limited on a lot of things. Limited. I saw Vitse win, by the way. Oh, I wanted to share everybody kind of going off on everybody was kind of going off on Ledger and on X today. Everybody was going off on them. I mean, like everybody. Let's see here. The stream is just not cooperating here. Let's see what's going on. Millions were lost today after Ledger and Revoke Cash hack. Millions were lost. Yeah, boy. That's just not great, man. It's not great. I thought I was sharing the screen here. What happened? That's awful. Millions were lost today after Ledger and Revoke Cash hack. There is no point in earning money if your funds are going to be stolen. I have found one tool that will level up your privacy forever. Here is your full one-on-one crypto security guide. And here's Wallet Guard as well tweeted out. A malicious version of the Ledger Connect SDK was pushed that caused the malicious Connect modal on top of the real modal. This is why MetaMask users and all wallets are still potentially affected by this, not just Ledger users. Because that Wallet Connect, a lot of people like to use that Wallet Connect. It's funny too, because I tried to use Wallet Connect today and it would not work. It would not work. I was using it, I believe, with the Zum wallet, and it would not work. But Wallet Guard, I like them because they're constantly updating and always giving advice on how to keep your stuff secure. After connecting your wallet to the malicious modal, you would be prompted with a transaction that drains your wallet. Wallet Guard would have simulated the transaction to show you that you were able to get drained. This is now fixed on most websites, but the recommended action is to remain cautious before signing any transactions right now. If you haven't signed any transactions in the last 6 hours, you are unaffected. And there's my guys from Everrise from saying, thanks for sharing this information. So yeah, Everrise has a default that is just as good, if not better, than the Uphold default. And it's on the blockchain, Everrise is, as opposed to a centralized entity like Uphold. However great they may be, you take your chances when you do that. That's what Jungle Inc. was saying. Like, I tried Coinbase One. He talked about Coinbase One as well. But in the end, there's a central entity is a central entity. And there's always a risk. Trust me, I know. I utilize a centralized entity for yield on my assets and lost, 85% of my XRP to a bankruptcy, to the traditional financial bankruptcy system that says if you trusted them to earn you yield, now your assets are no longer your assets, they're their assets. Like, what the world? What the world? So interesting. But there it is. So it's like a fake one. It's a fake one that looks like the real one. Isn't that interesting? And then with Wallet Guard, you can always do a scan on your wallet to see if it's cool, see if it's great, see if you took care of it the right way. You can scan each of your wallets. You can scan your MetaMask, all the Ethereum wallets, all whatever wallets on there. You can scan them. And a lot of people use Revoke. That's the other problem. Is a lot of people use Revoke to get rid of all those unlimited approvals that they've been using when they're using decentralized apps. Absolutely brutal. It is from Flare. Flare says, after a thorough review of the Ledger vulnerability, we have determined that the Flare network users were unaffected and no funds on either chain, Songbird or Flare, were compromised. We immediately responded by pausing the Flare stake, GUI, the Flare portal, and disable the write, quote unquote, feature on the block explorers. Ledger has since successfully deployed a fix. We plan to redeploy the Flare stake GUI and Flare portal decentralized apps on Friday, December 15th at 12 p.m. UTC. We will restore the write tab on our block, write like in WRITE, tab on our block scout explorers after 48 hours passes from when the security issue was discovered. This is to allow Ledger a little bit more time to study the exploit and ensure there are no further attacks. The safety of Flare network users is the utmost priority, and we appreciate the community's patience. I saw Dark Horse talking about he never used any hardware wallets, which is interesting. But yeah, so that's the word on the street right there, fam. I wanted to bring that to you. And Mark Phillips really kind of sums it up. First, they build a backdoor to your wallet. Then they sell you your personally identifiable information. Now they allow malicious code to be introduced. Trust has been destroyed. Mark Phillips says, I'm out. And I'm with you, my friend. I'm with you, bro. I mean, it's just, you got to do what it is that you got to do. A lot of the challenges are going to be with these Ethereum-based ERC20 tokens that a lot of people have. A lot of people have these ERC-based 20 tokens, and like, what do I do with them? Kev Cleveland is in the building. What's going on, bro? Kev Cleveland says, I had Keystone for a couple of years with no fail. Yeah. Pookie's in the building. What's going on, my friend? What up with you? Dan is so much I don't know. The hits never stop coming. What's going on, Winston? What's going on, bro? Yeah, man. Look, why isn't the XRP community airdrop farming, my friends? Why isn't the XRP community airdrop farming? 50 to 100, 50 to 500, airdrop 3, 4, 5 or airdrop farm 3, 4, 5 projects that can potentially airdrop 5,000 to 100,000 or more per airdrop. Why is no one talking about that? Like, I don't understand it. I really, really don't. I spent the last 3 days just airdrop farming, just figuring it out on Solana, just how to do it, why to do it, what's the best way to increase my chances. Man, I was hanging out on Zly.io today, answering questions and going all over, right? Because this is a thing. This is kind of, and I think these airdrop farming is going to take us. It's kind of what is the word I want to use? It's going to bring us some measure of excitement to just get us through the next 6 months, 5 months, 7 months, somewhere around that time frame, so we can begin to start to see a little bit of hope of a bull run in the alt season. As soon as BlackRock is done, snatching up as much Bitcoin as they possibly can when it's under 30 grand. And I feel like that these airdrops is the way to do that, to kind of make some, get some excitement out there so everyone's not depressed and just focused on price, right? Because this airdrop farming is, has nothing to do. It's, good or bad, bull run or not, Pookie, these airdrops are killing it. What's going on here? Where's my, let's do this one. I know, man. Ledger, that's brutal. So look, Wallet Guard, Pocket Universe, Google them, look into them. I highly recommend it. Highly, 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 highly recommend it. Because with that Wallet Guard, it's on every transaction that you make. It's going to let you know what's up. It's going to say, look, this is not great. Look, do you understand what it is that you're doing with this transaction? Pocket Universe does the same thing. But a little different in that it has like insurance kind of to every transaction. You can opt in for insurance, where they basically say, if we're not right on this transaction, we'll insure it up to a certain amount. So it's just pretty interesting, pretty good. So, yeah. And other thing I'm discovering as well, overall, if you throw in privacy and security and data and all of that, you gotta walk away from the Chrome browser, get into Firefox browser. Yep. Yeah. Isn't it interesting? Mozilla Firefox, like forever. Back in the day, it's like an OG. People just started walking away, started using more Chrome, started using more Microsoft Edge, started using Brave browser, but after doing my homework, it looks like Firefox, the Mozilla Firefox, is next level when it comes to that security, privacy of your data, more options to for not sharing your data as well. So there it is there. Let me know if you guys want me to do a video on the Solana airdrop. I will do that. Airdrop farming, I will do that for you guys for sure. Because it's not necessarily free money, but if it's 50 to 100 or 50 to, you don't have to do 500, but if it's that for 5,000, if it's that for, 7,000, 10,000, 17,000, 20,000, I don't know, it feels like it's worth the effort and worth the time to make it happen. And it's really not, they're not that difficult to do for sure. But that's the deal with the ledger. I just wanted to kind of tell you guys is, taking responsibility is amazing, but it's like you have to really level up, because I don't know if Uphold Vault is going to be the answer. Like, I don't know. Look, the bad guys love the idea of a single entity as an attack vector, right? I mean, I know there's a couple of channels singing the praises of the Uphold Vault, but a single point of failure is just not great. That's not a great look. It's not a great look. That's why I like the Zengo wallet. I like the Zengo wallet because it's not a single point of. First of all, it's no C phrases, which is great, and it's not a single point of failure to it, which is great. It's 3FA instead of 2FA, which is great as well. But Exodus has been around as long as Ledger, or Ledger's been around as long as Exodus. I haven't heard anything. You remember Exodus, Winston? You guys remember the Exodus wallet? I haven't heard anything about that. I haven't heard anything about that. I heard Exodus, they did the little IPO and all that, but I haven't heard any bad news in terms of information, your privacy, or I haven't heard any of that with Exodus. So there it is. There again. Why isn't the XRP community not airdrop farming, Solana, especially airdrop farming right now? Like, what's up with that, guys? Let me know what you think. Let me know what's going on there. WalletGuard.app. Check it out, guys. Pocket Universe, Google Pocket Universe. Look into it. I think you will like it as well. Like I said, we broke out stuff we had packed up. Tangent wallets. Like we broke out because you got to move off that ledger. It's not. We gave them a chance. They had their run. They had their run, but trouble. Absolute trouble. All right, fam. Look, I'm going to head out of here. Hop off here real quick. Get some dinner. Get some late night dinner. Talk Thursday. What the F is freaking Ledger up to? Like, what the F is up with Ledger? What the? It's not a great look. It's just not great. It's just not great, fam. All right, guys. Look, I'm going to hop off here. It's been a really, really cool hang. I'll see you guys tomorrow night as well. Thursday night football was just not great, right? I don't know. That was not Chargers and Raiders. I'd rather hang out with my fam. All right. I'd rather hang out with my crypto peeps. Thank you guys so much for hanging out tonight. Enjoy the rest of your night, rest of your evening. I know it's getting late out here, but I wanted to hop on here and share what's the deal, give you some more advice and more suggestions, if you will, for other wallets, other alternatives to Ledger, because we're going to need it, because it's dangerous in them streets right now. All right, fam. Look, thank you so much for hanging out. Never ever forget this. Old money doesn't want you to win, but that's okay, though, because you and we're already winning. And I would ask you to consider this idea, perhaps ponder the notion of living your life permissionless. I'll talk to you guys soon. See ya. Bye.